Guys, welcome back to my channel. I realize I haven't done a video in a really long time. However, I wanted to make a video on Rust. Today it would be about guns and the mods I prefer on them. First off, I'd like to start off where you can find guns. You can find guns in Small Rat Town, basically any radiated area. Small Rat Town, Civilian Forest, the tanks, the hangar, the factory Rat Town, Civilian Road, and Big Rat Town. So those are basically the places you can find them. You can also find them in other people's base and craft them if you research them. So, what does it take to research them and all this stuff? Fun stuff. So I will show you the mods I prefer on my guns. Do I have a campfire? No, I don't. Oh well. Well, first off, we'll start off with the M4. The fire rate is 8, the damage is 35, the recoil is 8, and the range is 140. Next, the MP5 A4 is fire rate 9, damage 25, recoil 7, range 80. The bolt action rifle is fire rate .45, damage 63, recoil 14, and range 250. The shotgun is .667 for the fire rate, 180 for the damage, 15 for the recoil, and 30 for the range. Finally, we get to our two pistol types. The P250 is damage 33, recoil 11, range 120. And the 9mm pistol is damage 25, recoil 7, range 80. Then we have the revolver, the pipe shotgun, and a bow. I'm not going over these today because these are not really good guns. They are decent for starting out, but sorry about that. He's native server, and I spelled animals wrong, but whatever. But anyway, so they're not that good. Hunting Man or alright, so they're not really that good for the. However, these I like them. The mods I prefer on my M4. If I have enough slots, I like a holographic sight, and you right click to use that, and you have to hold down your right click, and or a laser or a flashlight. I prefer a flashlight and holographic, preferably laser. Now lasers are not working right now, don't know why. For my MP5, I actually get this one from Radic. So first it has a holographic sight, next a flashlight, and finally a silencer with the laser and a laser. The lasers are not working in the server, so I'm sorry about that. However, it does have one. It also has a silencer. I like the silencer. I like the silencer a lot, so I have one stealth weapon, one not so stealth. Next, we have the bolt action rifle, and I will come back to that because it's so dark now. So after that, we have the shotgun, and I'll come back to that. After that, we have the P250. So I know I realized I skipped over the bolt action rifle and the shotgun. That is because it's night and you can't really see it right now, and it's coming up. So the P250, I prefer mine has a laser and a flashlight on it. I like my flashlights on every single thing I can get. However, I can't always get it. And well, this pistol looks pretty decent, pretty cool. I like this. It looks more like the ones they use in Call of Duty, COD for short. Anyway, so these also look like the ones they use in Call of Duty, but the P250 is better. Damage 33, damage 25 for the 9mm, recoil 11, P250, 7 recoil for the 9mm, range 120 for the P250, range 80. So if you want to be closer, I would probably use the 9mm pistol. It has 12 rounds in it. The P250 has only 8 in it. Now those little dots you see on my guns, those are to show how many things it has available. If it's colored in and it has a small dot, you probably can't see that in the middle. That means those are mod spaces used. If it's not colored in, that means I have available mods. You do have to research mods for the Mormon gun. I prefer a holographic, you can kind of see now, for a holographic light and a flashlight on mine. However, these are random spawn, the mods you can have. Even if you make it, you can't choose. And so I only have one on this one, so I chose holographic because I rated. Next for this, I don't have a flashlight on this, however, I do have a laser, I think. I'm not too sure about that. For my P250, I have a laser and a flashlight. And for my 9mm, I wasn't able to put any on it, so sorry about that one too. Now, as you can see, I have tons and tons of guns. The M4 uses 5.56 ammo. The MP5A4 uses 9mm ammo. The bolt action rifle uses 5.56 ammo. The shotgun uses shotgun shells. The P250 uses 9mm ammo, and the 59mm pistol uses 9mm ammo too. So as you can see, these are pretty decent guns. I like these guns. I don't know about you. If I were you, if you can get your hands on a P250 when starting out, you should be good for a long time. However, if you can't, I suggest a 9mm pistol. If you can't get that, well, I don't know. Just get a pipe shotgun or something like that. Anything along those lines. I prefer to keep mine in here. Now, you're probably asking, oh, what does it take to make them? And is this all filled up? Yes. So I will show you that now. It takes, just keep this one up. You do have to research these, but for the to make 9mm ammo, it takes 1 metal fragment, 3 gunpowder. For an arrow for a bow is 1 stone and 4 wood. Handmade shell for the pipe shotgun is 1. I forgot to mention another thing. It uses handmade shells. It's kind of pistol, but it's unreliable. Anyway, it uses handmade shells too. The handmade shells take 1 stone and 5 gunpowder. Shotgun shells take 2 metal fragments and 5 gunpowder. I have not researched 5.56 ammo, however I probably will. The revolver, I didn't go over it. 60 wood, 10 cloth, metal fragments is 80. Hatchet, not going to go over that. Hunting bow, 35 wood and 5 cloth. Hand cannon is what I forgot to mention. It takes 20. This gun is unreliable. As you can see the description, unreliable shotgun type weapon uses homemade shells. Anyway, so takes 20 wood, 10 metal fragments, pretty cheap. Pipe shotgun takes 50 wood, 40 metal fragments, still pretty cheap. P250 takes 12 low quality metal. 1 grenade takes 80 gunpowder and 40 metal fragments. Now, the only reason I went over that is because it is a type of weapon. However, I don't have a grenade in possession right now. I used mine, and I'll probably make a separate video on explosives. So go look at that on my channel if I've posted it. A shotgun takes 12 low quality metal. A 9mm pistol takes 12 low quality metal. And 4 takes 30. This is where it gets expensive. Explosive charge, 15 explosives, 1 flare, 5 leather. Bolt action rifle, pretty expensive. 50 wood, 30 low quality metal, and 20 leather. That's more than everything so far. And the low quality and MP5A4 takes the low quality metal, 20. Now for the, let's see here. If I can find an explosive charge. This is basically C4. you plant it on somebody's house, preferably in the middle. Usually, sometimes it might take one if it's in the exact middle. Sometimes it might take two. It depends. Now, explosives to make that. Gunpowder takes 20, low-grade fuel 2, sulfur 5, and metal fragments 10. You get sulfur by heating up the other ore, sulfur ore, in a furnace, if you didn't know that. So that's basically it. As you can see, I have stocked these supplies as much as I can so far. So yes, I have a lot. And this server, if you're wondering, is not very popular right now. That's why I was kind of being friendly to the newbies. Oh snap, another guy's on. Who's on? Okay, let's see this. Interesting. So the server is growing, I think. Not sure why. I have been recruiting and rewarding people for inviting others. If this server doesn't get popular, I'm probably making my own server. Or even if it does get popular, I'm probably making my own server. I don't know. I will give you guys IP to my new server when it is made. I'm sharing it. There will be 2 owners, myself and one of my friends. He pays it takes $20 to make the server. That's with mods and stuff. Laugh at that. He pays $10. I pay the other $10. Takes 20 with mods and stuff. I'm pretty sure. Now I'm going to. This is basically for building supply for guns and stuff like that. I also put my ammo right here. Yeah, put it there. It goes there. Can you pick up a wooden barrier in a campfire? What? I don't understand that. However, I do carry like a lot of food on me. Safety. I also carry a med kit, small med kit. I will go over that and make that. So keep in mind, you have to research all of this. You want to make it except 9mm ammo, shotgun shells, and handmade shell, I think. So you do come with quite a bit to start off with. However, you will need to gather more blueprints. Blueprints can be found in Mutant Animals and in chests like in Radtown. So, for refresh your memory, Radtown is like Tank is not Radtown. However, it's good. This is rustmap.net if you didn't know. Good resource. So tanks, you can use tanks. You can get some stuff there. Hangar, not a Radtown, but still good. Factory Radtown, tons of radiation, but still good. Let's see. Big Radtown, decent amount of radiation, still good though. And small Radtown, I can walk in there, probably stay there, I don't know, 30 minutes, and I can still survive. An hour, let's say, if I have, I don't know, all radiation armor, I think. So, I hope you guys like this video. I hope you guys favor it, you know, all that stuff. Please subscribe. I will be working on more Rust tutorials, so please like, favorite, and subscribe.